Welcome back. We are on Megan's Beach. Just went for an amazing swim. Again. The water really is magical, man. You got any cuts on your hands or any aches and pains? It's just like being in the hot springs. Very therapeutic. Feel like $1,000,000 after you get out of a swim. Just had a nice little snack. Gonna walk the beach a little bit with you guys. This is still Megan's Beach in Northeast St. Thomas. If you look at the top 10 things to do in St. Thomas, this is number 1, so I figured I'd have to at least come check it out. And it is pretty nice, and there's quite a bit of people. I would say definitely the women outnumber the men here. So if you're a bachelor, single dude, and you're in St. Thomas, I'd definitely be hanging out here. I've met a lot of women all over Italy, Dominican Republic, Canada, New Zealand. So there's quite a variety of people here. Definitely a tourist destination. I was wrong in my previous video about peak season. Peak season out here is apparently December through March. So not quite there yet. They say usually about after Thanksgiving people start rolling out here for peak season. But so far, very, very few people really. All over the whole Caribbean really. So it's fun to come check these different locations out. See if the truth in the news is real or if it's fake news, as we discussed before. Talking to a lot of the locals, if you're a boater, the best type of boat to have out here as far as traversing the Caribbean and going island hopping and all that kind of stuff is a double-hulled catamaran. And I see a couple of them are right out here. Here's one sailboat, double-hull catamaran. There's another one there. But I'll be walking the beach with you guys here. We'll turn around and go back to where there's more people so you guys can get a better feel for the area down here where it's more congested and there's a few food vendors. There's a real nice bar here. So if you're wanting to come down, it's definitely a good location. Trying to catch my breath. Had a really good swim. I'm trying to condition myself. I go a little bit longer each time. And I gotta walk down here in the sand that's a little easier to walk in. That helps too. So I started off going out for half-hour swims. And then I'm trying to add 15 minutes each time. So I was up to 45 today. Just went for a 45-minute swim. You know, that's everything from swimming and floating and treading water and everything else you do to stay afloat out there for 45 minutes. So I'll go an hour. I'll go an hour next time. Wish I had more time today, but I'm going to try to not do it, you know, back to back in the same day. So I'll try to go for an hour tomorrow. But they do have lifeguards here on the beach, as you can see. There are lifeguards, there are lots of beautiful women everywhere you go, from all over the world. So David, if you're watching this, come on out, man, get a tan on. I definitely have a tan going. I felt a little cooked yesterday after hitting 4 or 5 different beaches yesterday. So I'm getting my male white privilege tan on. So maybe I won't be a male white with privilege anymore. Maybe I can blend in with the locals. I don't know. But we'll keep walking here. Another sailboat out there. Double hull catamaran, I guess. I'm guessing anyway, since that's the boat of preference. There's a real nice bar back up in there. You can't really see it from here, but it's back up and over that railing there. And you can pause and rewind and fast forward this video at your pleasure. I'm just trying to get you guys the gist of this beach here, because I can't lollygag it too long in one location. I'd love to stay here all day, believe me, I would. But I got other stuff to do. I was out there swimming, and all of a sudden I swim into a pack of ladies' bum-bums. They thought that was pretty funny on accident. That's when I met that Italian broad. Holy guacamole, did you see the cantaloupes on that thing? Yowzers. I don't know if you guys got a good look at that or not. Let's see if it... I don't know, I hope you got it earlier. Holy guacamole, were those whopping jalopies. Those were the biggest cans I'd seen so far in the Caribbean. Anyway, like I was saying, plenty of ladies here. And plenty of guys, if you're a lady looking for a guy, trust me. So, it's really, really thinned out since I first got here. I've been here for probably about 2 hours now. First got here, it was hopping. I had to go to the bathroom so damn bad, though, that I had to hit the head. Excuse me. Pardon me, I had a painkiller there. Painkiller is a classic Caribbean cocktail. Consists of pina colada with dark rum floater, sprinkle nutmeg, and a splash of OJ. And yum yum, is that delicious. So, between one of those and a nice swim, boy, I tell you, nothing like being in paradise in the middle of November. This beach is actually a really nice beach, especially if you have a family or kids you want to bring here too. I really recommend this beach. They have really nice buildings for restrooms, which is rare. I haven't seen that. I mean, I've seen restrooms, but not restrooms, showers, changing stations in a real nice facility like that. So, and you do have to pay. It's $5 an adult to get in here. $5 per person, and it is $2 per car for parking. So, you know, you bring yourself and a friend in a car, it's 12 bucks, for example. So they really do make this stuff reasonable to do out here, and it just there's not that many people here, guys. It's really not. But you can see the beach goes on and on all the way around down about there. I'd say it's maybe a mile and a half from end to end, with a nice swimming area. You can probably only swim out, they recommend, I'd say that, I mean, that's not far. That's, shit, 50 yards maybe is where the buoys are. So, but it's a really long stretch of beach. I mean, I swim laps back and forth. So I did one whole length of backstroke, one whole length of side stroke, did some floating, did some shredding, did some front. So it really is nice. And the sand is absolutely impeccable. I mean, it's the cleanest, finest, grainiest sand you'll ever walk on. I mean, it's almost like it massages your feet as you go through it. It's just therapeutic. So anyway, I won't bore you guys any longer. This video is getting pretty long. I mean, maybe I'll keep you on the horn here as I pass through this area one more time, but maybe you guys can get a second look at those those coconuts over there on that tree, you know what I mean? I had a couple people ask me questions. How's the internet service? It's fantastic. Unless you're on St. John, then it's intermittent. You got to be pretty much on the extreme north side, extreme west side, or the extreme east side of St. John to get any cell phone or signal for anything. Otherwise, you have to connect to the Nassau, Bahamas tower or the British Virgin Islands tower just across the water, not too far over there. In I think it's Joost Van Dyke, British Virgin Islands. So you are able to connect to that tower. It did say that you can, and for $10 a week you can connect to those towers. If you do want to transmit in remote areas, it is possible. So there are kind of towers sporadically, intermittently all over the islands here. And we're not going to walk through this photo op. I wish I would have walked on the beach earlier when I first got here with you guys. It was so much more busier, but you get the idea. Like I said, not that many people, and that's how we want it. So until next time. From St. Thomas, Megan's Beach. Ciao.